Recording.
My name is Ace Trump. I'm part of the SCI team, and I thought I'd sit back and give you a little bit of a video blog here as opposed to the ones that I usually write on the site. And there was an interesting story that I thought would be fun to relate to you about our recent SCI shoot that we did in Nevada near Area 51. Our whole team went out there to do some filming near Area 51, and we were staying in a little town that's right outside of right outside of Area 51. It's called Rachel, Nevada. Population, I think, is 72, and there's exactly one business there. There's a little cafe slash hotel called the Ailey Inn. Very clever name. And to call it a hotel is a stretch. It's a series of double-wide trailers that they have set up and they rent out to the UFO enthusiasts who come to the area and want to check out what the government's got going on over there in Area 51. We ended up renting 2 of the trailers because there was 5 people on our team. There was our esteemed host, Simon Cox, and our producer, Jennifer Clymer. And then we had MJ, who's another one of our producers. We had Joel, our cameraman, and we had myself. And so Joel, MJ, and myself stayed in one trailer, and Jennifer and Simon in the other. And so when we first got into the trailer, there was 1 bedroom at the front and 2 in the back. So MJ took the one in the front, and Joel and I took the ones in the back. And no matter what I tried, I could not get the door open with the key that the lady who ran the place had supplied me with. So we went and got her assistance, and as we're walking back from the cafe to the trailer, she explains to us that the trailer that we're staying in is actually haunted, and that an older man and a young woman that seems to follow him around have been seen in there many times, and that they actually stay in the room that I'm going to be staying in. Now, I personally don't really put much credence into the idea of ghosts, but I have an open mind. So we're at the door and she's trying to get it unlocked, and she's doing everything she can, and she's actually talking to the ghosts, explaining to them, oh, these are nice people, you should let them in, don't worry about it. And suddenly the door opens. Be that as it may. We spent the evening out at the black mailbox, hoping to get a glimpse of pretty things in the sky, and we didn't get back to the trailers until the wee hours of the morning. MJ decided to go to bed pretty much right away, but Joel and I were a little too amped up from our adventure in the desert, so we ended up staying up and chatting for about an hour before retiring at around 2:30 in the morning. And I went to the room and fell asleep in short order. About an hour later, I was awoken by the sensation that my feet were ice cold, and the first thought that goes through your sleep-addled mind is, I must have kicked the blankets off. But as the cobwebs began to clear, I looked down at my feet and I saw that all the blankets were tucked in, no problem. So I was a little confused, but the confusion gave way to the knowledge that I could hear a man and a woman's voice from down the hall. They were at a distance, so I couldn't make out what was being said, but I could hear these 2 voices, and I immediately thought it was MJ and Joel, and I thought to myself, what the heck are MJ and Joel doing up at 3:30 in the morning, and what could be so important that they're talking about it now? So I laid there in the dark room and tried to concentrate on hearing what it is that they were saying, but as you all have probably experienced, when you hear some people talking down a hall or behind a door, you can hear the inflections in their voice, but you can't actually hear what they're saying. After about a minute of this, I suddenly became acutely aware of the fact that the voices were in fact not coming from down the hall. They were coming from inside of my room. And the blood just drained from my face, and I felt a chill go down my spine. I clumsily reached over to the side of my bed where I had a little table, and I knew I had a flashlight there. I grabbed the flashlight, flicked it on, looked around the room. The voices stopped, and there was nothing there. I was a little freaked out, as you can imagine. But quickly regained my composure and decided that I could probably sleep a little better if I could at least have some distraction in the room. So I fumbled around in the darkness for my laptop, which I had in a bag beside the bed, and I yanked it out and flicked on iTunes and decided to just play a movie so I'd have something distracting in the background. Whether it was the ghosts of the people who stay in that trailer according to the owner, who knows? All I know is it was one of the freakiest experiences I've been through. And we're talking about a guy who doesn't believe in ghosts. I don't know what it was. Certainly wasn't Joel and MJ because they were fast asleep. But it was pretty damn interesting. All part of the SCI experience. We're out there checking out strange beliefs that people have in all kinds of things, whether it's UFOs or the vortexes or tarot cards. Ghosts have got to be on that list somewhere. You decide.